YouTube. I hope I'm on the camera. I need to do a really quick grocery finds video because I haven't had time to make these in a long time, and I've had groceries waiting for grocery finds. So anyway, I've got one son over here doing his homeschool work on the computer. I've got one over here snacking, eating his lunch, and so I figured it gave me a moment to do a quick video before I fix myself up and go back to the grocery store, no doubt to find some more grocery finds for next week. So, as I'm showing you these things, I'm realizing that I do an awful lot of grocery finds videos on snack items. I don't know if that is a little window into who I am or not, but I do snack a lot, which I know is one of my downfalls. But I know a lot of us do, so it's important to have things on hand that aren't going to break your bank for calories for the day. So, okay, so the first thing I want to show you is something that I have heard tons about. I've heard about pop chips from so many people. One of the things, I used to be on Twitter, not so much anymore, but I'd follow Jillian Michaels, and she was always talking about pop chips, and I was like, what the heck is Jillian Michael doing eating chips? So I looked them up. I finally bought some. And I want to say these are really good. However, they're good. I got cheddar potato flavor. They kind of remind me of those soy crisps. There's potato, but to me they look an awful lot like soy crisps, and they really kind of taste a lot like soy crisps without the added value of having the extra protein and having... He's just starting on finger food, so I'm always really paranoid he's going to choke. Anyway, without the extra value added of the protein, and they do have quite a few more calories. But they are very delicious. So, the nutrition info is 120 calories per serving, which is 22 pretty decent sized chips. I mean, doesn't that look just like a soy crisp to you? Anyway. And they have 2 grams of protein per serving, which isn't that great. 4 grams of fat, 1 gram of fiber. I don't know. I mean, it's true that these are all natural. There's no preservatives, there's no artificial flavors or colors, there's no cholesterol, they're low in saturated fat, they're gluten-free. But as far as a snack go, these really don't have a whole lot of nutritional value, so I'm not sure why Jillian Michaels would be tweeting them, and they're really just kind of empty calories, if you ask me. Okay, so what I was going to do is do a comparison, because I bought those, and I wanted to get a bag of some good old-fashioned potato chips to compare the nutrition info to. And so I grabbed for what I thought was my standard go-to brand, was just Kettle chips. And I get them home and then realize, after I'd had my salty snack emergency and totally busted into this bag, I'm eating these chips. And you can look at this chip here. This is a barbecue flavor. I'm eating these and I'm thinking, these are a little crispier than usual. They're really good, but they're a little crispier than usual. And so then I flip over the bag and I'm looking at the nutrition info. 120 calories, 2 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, 3 grams of fat. Wait a minute. These aren't regular potato chips. These are baked Kettle potato chips. I had absolutely no idea they even made a baked version of these. So it totally blew my whole plan to do a comparison out of the water, because these aren't fattening. These are actually better for you than the pop chips, because they have less fat and the same amount of calories, and you get the same amount of chips per serving. So personally, if I'm wanting a snack and I'm wanting chips, I'm going to go for these, because these actually taste like chips. I really probably wouldn't have even noticed the difference if I hadn't been paying close attention, because I was trying to compare the two. I might not have even noticed they were baked, because they taste that good. They taste like Kettle chips. So, that being said, if you have a chip trigger, which I think I probably do, then you may not want to get these, because these are really good. So, anyway, they've been sitting on top of the fridge. My husband has busted into them. These are all but just about gone now. You guys all comment on how I snack through my grocery finds videos. I don't mean to, but somehow I always seem to be making these when I'm really hungry. So anyway, these are gone. But they're really, really good. Okay. And now, the last item that I'm going to review are these. I've seen these in the store. I've seen them on the commercials. Fiber One 90-calorie brownies. These are really, really good. I got the peanut butter flavor. These really don't have any protein in them. They've got 1 gram of protein, but they're only 90 calories. There are 7 grams of sugar. If you're sugar sensitive, but not heavily sugar sensitive, these would probably be okay for you. When I was about 3 months out from my surgery, I, through complete fault of my own, discovered that I could tolerate about an Oreo or 2 worth of sugar, which is around 7-ish grams, and that's what these are. So if you're a couple months out from surgery, you might be able to do these if you've had RNY. If you've had lap band or sleeve and you're not sugar sensitive, you could probably do these anyway. But they are good. They are on the small side. I'm not going to open one because I've already had a couple. And these, actually, I bought for my husband's lunches. But where my finger is about how big the actual brownie is. And it tastes like a brownie. It's got good texture. It's a little bit dry, but for the most part, they're good. But yeah, they have 90 calories, 1 gram of protein, 7 grams of sugar, and 3 fats. So if you're craving something and you need a little extra fiber, these would be a good way to go. I have a sweet tooth in the evening, and I never want to pack on a bunch of calories, but I do like something chocolate. So these would definitely serve that purpose. Now, I also wanted to talk to you about what my son is eating that he loves right now. I made my own veggie burgers, and it was super easy, and I didn't really even use a recipe. I sort of looked online to get some inspiration from other recipes. But what I basically did was I steamed a bunch of brown rice. I used probably about 1.5 cups of brown rice. I added to that a can of black beans that I rinsed and smashed up really good. I added a few spoonfuls of refried beans that I had left over from a Mexican food the night before. And then green onions, garlic, shredded carrots. I added, I think, some regular onions that I'd sauteed just a little bit to soften them up. And an egg, I think, to help bind it all together. And then whatever seasonings you'd like. I think I put just a little bit of red pepper flake in it because I knew he was going to be eating it and I didn't want them too spicy. Salt and pepper. And that's it. And then you make them into these great patties. You can freeze them like that and bring them out, which is what I did. I made a huge batch and I froze them in my freezer. And then you just cook them on the skillet. And for him, I cook a patty and then I break it off into little finger-sized pieces because he likes to feed himself and he loves it. But they're really delicious. They're really super good for you. I used no fat in them besides the 1 egg, and I didn't use very much salt at all, so they're actually really healthy. So there's an idea if you guys like veggie burgers and you don't like to use soy. You get the complete protein of the brown rice and the black beans and the refried beans together. So I don't have the nutrition info on it, but I know that it's pretty good. You could probably easily calculate it using whatever beans and stuff that you use. So just wanted to give you guys that idea, and I hope everyone is having a great week and making healthy choices. And I apologize for the lack of grocery finds videos. I've just been super busy lately. So I promise to do better, and I guess we'll talk to you all again soon.